Hello and welcome to the Beauty Doctrine, where beauty meets health. My name is Nadia Ben-Shakroun, founder of the beautydoctrine.com and Functional Beauty Principles. I've spent 28 years helping consumers get their very best skin naturally, without intervention, without toxic Botox fillers, none of that. Just great skin naturally through lifestyle, diet, and clean skincare that does not introduce toxins to the skin. I know that so many of us recently have become more impatient, wanting results really fast, and this program will give you results in 2 weeks, but you've got to follow it. I'm going to share my proven strategies that will help you boost your radiance and increase your firmness from the inside out and the outside in. So in this video, I'll cover quick fixes to restore skin glow and firmness. Number 2, lifestyle tweaks that make a visible difference. And 3, the skincare products that you'll need for fast results. And stick till the end. I'll show you where to find those recommendations. But please take a before and after picture and share them with me. I'd love to see your progress. All right. Let's dive into step 1, and that is the skincare routine that will give you those instant results. It's called the TBD method of application. It's very important that you follow that sequence because it's optimized to give you the best absorption in your skin for maximum results. So the first step in the TBD method is going to be cleanse. It's going to sound so basic, but it's so important that you get your cleansing right. 90% of people do not get their cleansing right because they go with the cheaper options at the drugstore. They're like, oh, I'll use a soap or I'll use a face wash. I'm going to moisturize later. They spend or recoup that moisture that you lose later. They spend a lot of their money on all of these serums that promise magical results. But what they don't know is that they are starting in the negative. Anytime you're using a harsh cleanser that's stripping moisture out of your skin, you're depleting it. So you have a lot of ground to cover in order to replenish that moisture loss. So the first step is to maintain what we have already. We want to keep that hydration and moisture that's already in our skin, if there's any. We keep that in and then we add to it. And so that's why the right cleanser matters. And the right cleanser is often, I'll spare you a lot of different options, but really we'll get straight to the best one. It's going to be a cream cleanser. I have great options on my website that I've curated that are super clean, toxin-free, fragrance-free, all of that good stuff. You can check them out. But in general, you want a cream cleanser, and that is great for all skin types. It doesn't matter if you're 20 years old or 70 years old. It doesn't matter if you're oily, dry combination. Just start with a cream cleanser. And that's in the morning. At night, you're going to need 2 cleansers. Very important. We're not skipping on this because you need to lay the foundation for your skin. Skincare actually absorb. So the reason we want 2 cleansers, the first one needs to be an oil that's going to break down all of the impurities, makeup, pollution, sunscreen, all those things that we pile on that skin every day. And even if you don't wear makeup, if you just do skincare and sunscreen, I hope that you're wearing sunscreen. Those things, they're creamy on the skin. They're going to attract pollution, impurities, and dirt and dust and all that stuff. You still need to get that off. Micellar water doesn't do it. Makeup wipes are not going to cut it. They're one of the worst inventions out there. They just introduce fragrance and toxins to the skin. They're aggressive on the skin. They can't get into the pore and cleanse it. So bottom line, start your night cleanse with an oil cleanser. It removes everything, and then reach for that cream cleanser that I recommended earlier for the morning. And that's going to remove any leftover residue. It's going to remove that feel of the oil for those that don't like an oily feel. And it's actually for everybody because we want to remove everything. We want to start with the clean canvas to allow all of our actives and other products to absorb into the skin. Very important we get this point right. Now, number 2 is going to be mist. Misting is important if you're doing it right. We don't want to select a mist that's high in glycols or harsh ingredients and preservatives and fragrance. We're just introducing toxins to the skin. We want to select a mist that's rich in minerals. Minerals are not talked about often in the beauty industry. Everyone is talking about tretinoin and retinoids and vitamin C. Well, there are so many other ingredients that are essential to skin health, and minerals are so basic. They should be at the very top of the list. For example, copper. If you don't have copper, you cannot regenerate collagen, period. It cannot be happening. We're losing collagen every single day, but the beautiful thing about the human body is that we regenerate every single day. As long as you're doing all the other stuff I'm going to talk about, the right sleep and diet and all those things, you need the raw material to regenerate that collagen. And so if you are deficient in copper or zinc, none of that stuff is happening. There's no regeneration. And that's why I love to start the skincare routine with a mineral mist, and minerals can be very beneficial. I just singled out collagen, but they can be great for soothing, calming, helping with your pH balance. And I love minerals in a water formulation because we need that water. We need to hydrate the skin. Skin that's dehydrated is aged skin, period. So we need to optimize that hydration and as well as moisture. So to optimize hydration, we're going to mist. That's our second step. And then the third step is going to be activate. I call it activate because it is a water-based serum that has all of your actives. One of those actives is hyaluronic acid that's going to draw that water deep into the skin. And we need to be fast with this, right? So you mist in generously, then you apply your water-based serum. So they kind of work together to go into the skin to hydrate it. And that hyaluronic acid that's going to be in your active serum is going to plump that skin from the inside out. You should be, if you have a good hyaluronic acid serum, you'll see results within 30 minutes. You will see those wrinkles starting to reduce. And that is a short-term gratification, but it's important. I use a hyaluronic acid serum every single day, every single night, without fail. Always, always, always. And of course, when you do that, even though the effects of that hyaluronic last for the day only, your skin is kind of getting used to being plump, right? You're not allowing that shrinkage of the cells that creates that wrinkly effect. So yes, it is short-term gratification, but it really helps with the long-term results as well. We want that active serum to also have an instant gratification ingredient, which is arginine. It relaxes those muscles. So if you have deep wrinkles, arginine is going to be a great choice. I'm 47 years old. I still don't have deep wrinkles, so I don't use arginine, but that is part of the routine that I recommend to my clients that have deeper wrinkles as part of the 2-week turnaround or age reversal routine. Okay, step 4 is going to be treat. So we've done the cleansing, we've done the 2 steps that require water-based. Now it is an oil-based serum. This is where the magic happens. It is extremely important. We don't want to be skipping this. I still get clients that are scared of oil, or they think because they're oily or they can break out, they're not using oil. Trust me, you're missing out. Every single day, you're not using an oil-based serum on your skin, you are aging much faster than the rest of us. It is crucial that you consume oil as well as apply it on the skin, and it needs to be the right oil. We don't want to be applying lots of essential oils. I see so many trends on TikTok talking about all these essential oils and even castor oil. No, we want skin compatible oils. Those are plant oils that are not volatile. They're not sensitizing. Remember, you're rubbing this stuff on your skin every single day. So the very best option for a daily oil would be something like a barrier repair serum, because it's got your jojoba, your rose hip oil, which is it's rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, or you can use an oil-based serum that's a vitamin C. As long as our vitamin C serum is not L-ascorbic acid based, we're good. There are now a lot of fantastic alternatives to L-ascorbic acid that do just as great job. They're a lot more gentle on the skin. They penetrate deeper, but also because they're in oil formulations, they're going to help seal all that water that we've applied on the skin. That oil is going to trap it in and allow it to absorb deeper. Keep in mind, these steps that I've just mentioned, they're great for day and night. At night, in your activate step, which is the 3rd step, you can use a retinoid serum instead of your hyaluronic and active serum. So retinoid is basically an active as well, but that would be your 3rd step. So let's get to number 5, which is protect. But to quickly recap, we've done cleanse as step 1, mist as step 2, activate as step 3, Treat as step 4, and now protect is step 5. We will protect the skin day and night. In the AM, protect looks like a sunscreen. So we need an excellent non-nano mineral zinc tinted sunscreen. It really needs to be all these if you want to get the best results. Non-nano means it's bigger molecules that don't absorb into the skin, so they're going to sit on the surface and block the sun. So important. It's not about just the sun. You know, there are free radicals. We age every single day, whether we're indoors or outdoors. That's why the zinc part is very important, because zinc is the only mineral filter that protects you from UVA and UVB. So UVB, those are the burning rays that are outside. UVA are the aging rays that can come indoors. And that's why it's important to wear that sunscreen 365 days a year. Now, your sunscreen is best if it's tinted. Not only it saves you steps, you don't need a foundation on top of that, but also the tint helps protect you from all of these lights that are surrounding us, blue lights from your screens, your phone and computer and all that type of stuff. So this one product, step 5, this sunscreen, if you select the right one, you are targeting so many things. You're protecting, you're also allowing all of the other steps to work better for you, because you're protecting from free radical damage, from further damage. So we're not only correcting, we're protecting and perfecting. All right, so what does step 5 look like for nighttime? We still want to protect at night. So keep in mind that overnight, we lose a lot of hydration. It just evaporates. We're losing it all night long. So it's so important to trap all of those good serums that we've applied, trap them onto the skin with an occlusive. The goal is to wake up in the morning and feel your skin and it feels really soft and smooth and hydrated, not dry. That's a sign that you've used the right occlusive overnight. Another tip that I find makes a huge difference is applying your nighttime routine really early in the evening, because that allows those products to absorb into the skin, not just transfer onto your pillow. Why this works? This routine combines hydration, wrinkle relaxation, brightening, and renewal, all while respecting your skin's barrier layer. By following this method with clean, non-toxic formulations, you're giving your skin the tools to transform from the inside out and the outside. Now let's get to my favorite part, nutrition for youthful skin. Even though I've been a skincare expert for 28 years, I can tell you I've seen the fastest results, not from skincare, but from nutrition. In this video, I will provide you the tips that make the biggest difference. But if you want to go deeper, take advantage of the courses that I have on my website. There's skin nutrition, there's protein. Protein is a huge part of nutrition. So there is a course dedicated to that. And there are, of course, other courses that are a lot more advanced that encompass a lot more than nutrition. So check them out. I'll say this, what you eat, every single thing you put on your plate and in your mouth affects your skin in a drastic way. And I can see that sometimes from just one day of poor eating habits. I can see that transformation, especially when you get into your 40s. So if you want to see visible transformation in 2 weeks, you really got to follow this advice, because it will reduce inflammation and increase that raw material for the skin to start regenerating and making new collagen. So the first step is to cut out added sugar and processed food. We cannot make progress if we're eating sugar, because that's the rapid way to aging. Sugar spikes your insulin, increases inflammation, and breaks down your collagen, period. It causes this process called glycation. Glycation is the hardening of your collagen and elastin fibers, so the skin becomes stiff, it's less elastic, and it just starts breaking down. You'll start seeing those deep wrinkles and fine lines very, very quick. And the reverse is true. When you cut out sugar completely, your skin just starts recovering very quickly. That's given that you are giving it the raw material, which is going to be point number 2 here in nutrition. You got to load up on that protein, creatine, and collagen. Very important that you do all 3. Given that collagen is a type of protein, but it has different amino acids. So you got to do your conventional protein. When I say conventional, that's your high quality, grass-fed, grass-finished steak, your wild salmon. Those are the 2 options I would stick with, because they're the very best. They're so rich. They're high in omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins. And so it's not just the protein, but it's a lot of other cofactors that are going to help replenish that collagen loss in the skin. But we also need collagen because collagen is like that lubricant for the skin. So regular protein is not going to give you that. Collagen that's the connective tissue. That's our ligament. It makes up our eyes. It actually helps heal leaky gut. And that leads me to the next point, which is reducing inflammation. If we're inflamed, and most of us are because of leaky gut, and that's where it's like intestinal permeability. I can never say that word fast. So basically, we have tiny little holes in our intestines due to processed foods, to all the preservatives in like vitamins and all the cheap processed. So intestinal permeability is caused by bad diet. So it's your processed foods and also preservatives that we find in those processed foods and even supplements. So in order to heal that leaky gut, you got to load up on that collagen. There are other ingredients like L-glutamine. Again, at the end of the video, I will provide my exact product recommendations. But the next step within this protein family is creatine. It truly will help you benefit from your protein better and build that muscle. And that's the foundation really that the skin sits on. So your skin will look much firmer when you start incorporating that creatine in your diet. Next is to optimize your hydration with electrolytes as well as supplements. Electrolytes will help that hydration to go deeper into the tissues. And the supplement that's going to help you boost your hydration as well is hyaluronic acid internally. Again, let's cut out the juices, the soft drinks, all of those, they gotta go. The next thing that I'll mention with regard to hydration is try to sip on ginger tea throughout the day. It's super helpful. No sugar needed, or green tea, or alternate both. Those are phenomenal to help your gut microbiome as well as increase that antioxidant level within the body, which helps fight off free radicals to prevent further aging. In today's world, a healthy diet is unfortunately not enough because our soils are depleted and so on and so forth. We absolutely have to use the right supplements. So some very basic supplements that we cannot be skipping are vitamin D3 with K2, zinc, magnesium. Those are super important. If you don't eat a lot of nuts and seeds, you want to take a mineral complex, and then a supplement in the evening that helps you relax, unwind, and go to sleep. And I cannot tell you how often or how many times I hear from consumers that are struggling with sleep, myself included. When you get into that perimenopause and menopause stage, sleep becomes scarce. And so we cannot make any progress. We can't be repairing and regenerating new collagen if we're not sleeping. So we got to work on that sleep. So sleep supplements are a must in the journey towards age reversal. And again, all of my recommendations will come later at the end of this video. And let's not forget our fruits and vegetables. Very important that we get that real food into our diet every day. I love to consume something raw at lunch, something cooked at dinner. That way I'm getting the vitamin C, because a lot of times vitamin C is dissipated, it's just gone once it's exposed to heat. So you got to have some raw vegetables in your diet. Ensure that you're incorporating cruciferous vegetables. So for me, just for simplicity, I have arugula almost every day as the base of my lunch salad with cucumbers and other hydrating vegetables. Really easy to put together. That's probably 10 minutes. In the evening, I like to incorporate a soup, other cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. All of those can be extremely helpful to regulating our hormones, also giving us those detoxifying properties. We're consuming and we're exposed to a lot of toxins in our modern world. So when you're consuming cruciferous vegetables and greens, you're optimizing your detoxification pathways. Speaking of detoxification, you got to incorporate exercise into your daily routine, even for 5 or 10 minutes. You can do high intensity workouts where you sweat a bunch, and that's going to raise your heart rate, which is very important for your longevity. It also will induce that sweat to kick out those toxins. If you don't have time to work out, get a sauna. Invest in one of those wearable sauna blankets not a regular sauna. Walking to a regular sauna on a regular basis exposes your entire body to heat, and heat can be aging for your face. So at least if you want to see those results quickly, try not to expose your face to heat. So I adore a sauna blanket. It's something I have on my bed. I just slip into it in the evening, have that sweat for maybe 20 to 30 minutes. That's called a passive workout. You're literally lying down reading a book and you're melting fat and detoxifying. You hop in the shower, and then I promise you, if you do that and you take your sleep supplements, you're going to have really sound sleep, and you've optimized your detoxification. You've done so many benefits for your body and for your longevity, and of course, age reversal. Now that we've covered skincare and nutrition, let's talk about the tools that will take your results to the next level. These techniques work deep beneath the surface to lift, tone, and rejuvenate your skin, all in just a few minutes a day. First one is red light therapy. So remember that skincare routine I was talking about? Right after you cleanse, do 5 minutes, just 5 in the morning or in the evening, you pick, with a good high quality device that's going to energize your mitochondria. That's the powerhouse of your cells, and that's what's going to help speed up that repair and renewal. I've seen incredible results on myself and my clients with consistent use of red light therapy. And by consistent, I call it the 5-5 rule. So it's 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week on average. Next is gua sha and facial massage. This is a gem. This is something that's been done over centuries, and just now we're waking up to it. I didn't do it. I'm 47 years old. I didn't massage my face until just the last few years, and I've seen huge results from that. And so massage is beneficial because it's going to help with lymphatic drainage. It gets all of that stagnant lymph out of the face. It helps push all of your muscles upwards. Gravity is pulling down, so you want to be working against gravity, lifting, also relaxing those muscles. We are finding that muscle tension, especially in the neck area, pulls down that skin and causes all of that sagging, especially in jowls, and then that turkey neck. If you'd like a massage tutorial, let me know and I'll send you a link to a video. So the next level in the tools is Nano Current. I love Zip. It's a phenomenal tool. I actually have a discount code for it, which I will list. It gives you visible results in just a few days. It works on the skin as well as the muscle, and it works at a cellular level to boost your ATP, which is your skin's energy source. It's like a workout for your face, just more gentle and relaxing. You'd want to use Nano Current for 5 to 10 minutes a day, so you can rotate it with your red light therapy. Maybe you can do red light at night after you cleanse, and you can do your Zip in the morning, because Zip gives you that instant gratification. You see that visible lift. It would be best to do during the day so you can walk around with a lifted face. If you're ready to transform your skin, start today and let me know how it all goes. Drop any questions you have and any updates in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I love hearing success stories, especially because that helps reassure everybody else that we're all on the right track. We can help our skin. We can age well naturally without introducing all those toxins and Botox and fillers to our systems, which will just age us. So as promised, I have created a supplement guide, an age reversal guide. I have both links down below. I'm also going to put all of the recommendations on screen, so that way it's easy for you to take a screenshot. So do it however you'd like. Of course, email me or DM me if you have any questions, if you have suggestions for new videos. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. And until the next video, be well, be safe, be beautiful. Take care.